When people think of Japan, they imagine neon skylines, bullet trains, anime, ate, and futuristic machines moving in perfect precision. But Japan is not defined by technology alone. Beneath the glass towers and hyperspeed progress lies something far older, far more powerful. A civilization forged by isolation, disciplined by ritual, and guided by an unspoken code of harmony. Japan is not just a country. It is a living system of memory, honor, and collective identity. To understand the Japanese people, you must look beyond the surface and step into a timeline that stretches back more than 30,000 years. The earliest inhabitants, the Jomon and Yayoi, shaped the foundations of a culture that would evolve into one of the most distinct societies on Earth. Over centuries, waves of influence arrived from the Korean Peninsula and mainland Asia, bringing rice cultivation, metallurgy, and governance. But Japan did not simply absorb these forces. It transformed them, refined them, molded them into something uniquely its own. Geography played its silent role. Surrounded by the ocean, Japan developed in relative isolation, fostering a society where unity mattered more than individuality, where the group outweighed the self, and where stability was preserved through hierarchy and mutual obligation. Even today, Japan remains one of the most ethnically homogeneous nations in the world. The Yamato majority defines much of its identity, while the Ainu of Hokkaido and the Ryukyuan people of Okinawa preserve ancient languages and traditions that speak of an older Japan, one that still breathes beneath the surface. At the core of this society is a principle called wa harmony, a quiet social force that governs behavior, speech, and emotion. In Japan, disruption is a weakness. Balance is strength. To stand out is often less valued than to belong. Individual desires yield to collective stability. And in that surrender lies the rhythm of Japanese life. Even language reflects this worldview. Japanese is not merely a tool of communication. It is an architecture of respect. Kanji, hiragana, katakana, 3 writing systems, each layered with meaning. Speech adjusts based on hierarchy, age, and social position. A wrong word is not just incorrect. It is dishonorable. In Japan, how you speak matters as much as what you say. Culture here is ritualized existence. From the quiet gravity of Shinto shrines to the deliberate grace of the tea ceremony, every gesture carries intention. Bowing is not a habit, it is acknowledgement. Seasonal festivals mark time not by clocks, but by nature's rhythm. Kimono, calligraphy, Zen meditation, these are not relics of the past. They are threads in the present. Even in cities glowing with artificial light, ancient customs breathe through the concrete. Japan is a nation of contradiction and balance, a place where robotic precision coexists with spiritual stillness, where bullet trains race past temples older than written history, where global influence flows outward through cuisine, animation, design, and philosophy, yet the inner core remains guarded, disciplined, and rooted. The Japanese identity is not loud. It is controlled, measured, enduring. It is a story of resilience shaped by earthquakes, wars, and rebirth. A society that rebuilt itself from ashes without abandoning its soul. People who understand that progress means nothing if tradition is lost. Japan is not merely a geographic location. It is a philosophy in motion. A civilization that honors silence as much as speech, discipline as much as creativity, and memory as much as innovation. And in a world obsessed with speed, Japan reminds us that identity is not built by acceleration, but by continuity. This is Nationsology, uncovering the identity of humanity, one nation at a time. And Japan stands as proof that the future can move forward without severing the roots that made it possible.